I don't feel like nobody better than me. I don't care what people say. You feel me? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Straight the freak up, man. You know, but anyways, man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man. I don't need no freaking award to tell me who the best streamer. I don't need none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't need none of that, bro. To feel validated. I'm good where I'm at. I'm straight where I'm at, man. You know what I'm saying? But nah, though, man. What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man. Jay Willie Silly, man. A.K.A. Mr. Take It Easy. For you end up like Beezy, man. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. You know what I'm saying? But man, I don't know what was in my soul. I don't know what was in me, man. But something just said, man, we got to react to this video right here. And I feel like I'm talking to somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody thick right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think somebody needs some conviction. You know what I mean? I think somebody needs some direction. You know, I think somebody is kind of misguided. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I just feel like, I don't know, something with my spirit was telling me, man, Jay, somebody thick is watching. Jay, somebody thick is watching. Jay, somebody thick is watching. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to tell y'all, man, I'm going to tell y'all a little story about your boy Jay. You know, your boy Jay, once upon a time, was getting thick. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to tell y'all right now. Y'all probably like, bro, Jay, how, Jay, how? I was getting thick. It took for my little cousin to tell me that I was getting thick. It took for my big brother to tell me that I was getting thick. It took for my mother to tell me that I was getting thick. It took for multiple people to tell me that I was getting thick. You know what I mean? Because in reality, bro, the thing is, bro, when you're getting thick, you do not know. That's the most dangerous thing about you getting thick, is you don't know. You think you still look the same, bro. When I mean I was making the most money I've ever made in my life, I was making like $4,000 a month, man. I was balling, man. Just imagine having that so much money, bro, in your hands, and you just never had that before. You know, now I know how to operate with it because I had it, done it, you know what I'm saying? This and that, the third, but that was my first time having it. Like, I'm like, dang, bro, like I can really get what the freak I want to get. You know what I mean? So it's like, dang, bro, you say what you ain't gonna do, you know what I'm saying, when you get the money, but dang, when you get that money, boy, it's different. Like, dang, bro, I got all this money, I can really do what the freak I want to do, like, whatever I want to do. Y'all know what I was doing? You know, breakfast, we going to IHOP. We getting the pancakes, we getting the omelets, you know what I'm saying, we getting everything. But I used to take Uber Eats, that's when I used to do Uber Eats, I don't do that junk no more. I don't do DoorDash, I don't trust people like that. Man, but I used to, man, pancakes, stack of pancakes, man, with some omelets, with a loaded omelet. You know what I'm saying? We used to go stupid on breakfast. Oh, yeah, we getting lunch, too. Lunch. Hey, Jay, what you get for lunch? Oh, man, a thick burrito from Chipotle. Give me a double chicken with double rice. You know what I mean? With some sour cream in that mother effer and some queso. And some guacamole. But that burger, man, double wrap. Man, that burrito was like this big, man. You know what I'm saying? That burrito like this big. Man, I'm getting thick. That's every day. All I know, man, I went down to that funeral. Little cuz said, man, little cuz, man, hey, cuz, man, your cheeks getting chubby, man. Little cuz said, your cheeks getting chubby. Bro, when little cuz said that, she don't even know she changed my life. When little cuz said that, I just started. Man, I started going stupid in that gym. Next man I know, man, 1 month later, man, I'm like, 1 month later, man, I'm down like 30, 40 pounds, 50 pounds. You know what I mean? So look at me now. You know what I mean? But nah, I ain't never been thick before, y'all, until that moment. Like, I was thick for just a little moment, and it happened so fast, bro. It happened so fast, bro. Like, for real, and I shedded it so fast. So this right here, what you seeing right here, is what I always been. I've never been thick, bro, but, bro, I'm just saying, y'all, bro, it's so easy to get thick, bro. You know what I mean? And the thing is, now, in all seriousness note, I feel like everybody, you know what I'm saying, need to just look at themselves, you feel me? And the thing is, I cared about myself, but it was just really discipline and being undisciplined, you know what I'm saying? Greed. At the end of the day, I was being greedy. I was being gluttony. I was just like, man, I was just eating up the stone, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's really about just not being lazy, you know, being consistent, being I feel like everybody should work out. You know what I'm saying? That should be mandatory. One day not gonna work out for you, bro. I work out 4 days a week, and maybe sometimes 5, mostly 5. You know what I'm saying? But like working out should be mandatory for every single person. Patience on my just think about it. Just think about it, bro. It's just really 1 hour of uncomfortable, like 1 hour of pain. You know what I'm saying? Like And then once you see the results, bro, you gonna wanna, you feel me? You gonna wanna start working out more, you feel me? But just saying, man, you gotta treat yourself like a temple, man. You gotta care about yourself. You gotta love yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way you should get thick, like this thick.
600-pound life.
Everybody should work out, man. It's only an hour out the day.
Break down the most insane. Looking at the calories, costs.
Hour? You cannot work out an hour a day? An hour? One day not gonna work, bro. 2 days not gonna work. You gotta go to the gym.
10 of the show, and he weighs in at a staggering 620. James's story was in season 10 of the show, and he weighs in at a staggering 625 pounds, which won't come as a surprise when you see what he orders in for his breakfast. Obviously, I'm not American, but from the order he places, it sounds like he's ordering from IHOP, and he shares how excited he gets when he orders food.
IHOP. The amount of stuff that you can get is just crazy.
Shares how excited he gets when he orders food.
The amount of stuff that you could get is just crazy, so I get excited. It's like the Super Bowl. You can get whatever you want now, you understand?
He lists off his massive order of food, which is just an insane amount for an entire family, let alone one man. Some of these items have been removed from the IHOP menu, so we'll be going with the closest item currently on their menu.
All right, can I get the 2 slices of Steakhouse Premium Pancake?
Yo, what we doing, bro? Why y'all laughing? Why y'all laughing like that, though, bro? Come on, bro. Y'all, bro, don't do that, bro. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see me laugh yet, bro? Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Some people just go through their addictions, man. You know, we ain't gonna laugh at them. You know, but we gotta hold them accountable. You know, I'm gonna hold you accountable, man. This right here is uncalled for. This is uncalled for. Oh my God, I changed so much, boy, because if I was OJ, I ain't gonna lie. If I was OJ, boy.
All right, can I get the 2 slices of Steakhouse Premium Pancake? Can I get the Game Day Family Feast? Can I get the original French toast?
His first order of Steakhouse Premium Pancakes consists of 2 pancakes with smoked bacon pieces and caramel sauce. He orders 2 of these. He then adds a Game Day Family Feast, which consists of 8 pancakes, 8 bacon strips, 4 servings of scrambled eggs, hash browns, and 8 sausage links.
Bro, y'all probably surprised. I'm not gonna lie, y'all probably surprised, and I'm telling y'all this right now. I'm telling y'all this right now, bro. And it's crazy that IHOP is up here. Bro, I used to get that, bro. Y'all probably like, bro, what? Bro, I used to get that. I used to get the overly pancakes, but we had a little pancake with the family platter. I used to tear that platter up. Ain't gonna lie, I used to get that junk. Now I say, when I mean I was eating, cuz I was eating. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I used to get this family platter, bro. Bro, y'all gotta understand, okay, for everybody that watching this, okay, look, don't judge me, but y'all gotta understand, look, he's sober. Everybody that smoke, you already know what it is. Let me gonna say this. He's sober. So there ain't no excuse. I'm not saying when I was smoking is an excuse, but you already know when you smoking, you can eat 3 of them things. And bro, I used to roll 3 5s in a blunt. I don't smoke no more, y'all already know this. But I'm just telling you my story of how I used to be. Bro, I used to smoke a whole 3 5 blunt. So what you think I'm finna do when after I'm smoking that 3? I used to get up in the morning, gang, smoking. That's the first thing I used to do, bro. Get up smoking. Ain't brush my teeth, ain't nothing. Smoking a whole blunt. So if after I'm done smoking that blunt, you know what I'm saying? Well, how you think I'm feeling, gang? How you think I'm feeling after I smoke that blunt? Man, I'm blazed. I am blazer than blaze. I'm blazer than blaze. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I ain't get full, but when I was high, bro, when I was high, and when I got done smoking, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I could eat like 3 of them things, bro. It was something about me, bro, when I had the munchies, boy. When I had the munchies, shoot, man. But I just, bro, I didn't get full, bro. I don't know, bro, and it tastes so heavenly. Man, that thing tastes so heavenly, man. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, God, that thing tastes, and then you had a little cold drink with that. Oh, my God, made you want to dance. It made me want to dance. You know what I'm saying? Nah, though, man. He's sober doing this, though.
And he isn't done yet. He orders some
he ain't done yet.
Toast and finally 2 slices of ham. In total,
bro, yeah, bro. I used to, bro, 3 5, bro. If for everybody that smoke, like I said, bro, I've been a year sober. I'm never going back to smoking again. I don't even want to smoke. Like, don't even get the conviction of doing it. But bro, everybody know, bro, it's not crazy, bro. Like you saying a 3.5 crazy, bro. I mean, I used to get backwoods, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, a 3.5, a backwood not meant for no gram. You know what I mean? That used to kind of piss me off too when I was a smoking person. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of like a bougie smoker, bro. So if you came around me doing certain things, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I used to get OD mad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, why you putting a gram in a backwood? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you putting a backwood for everybody that smoke now? And I feel like you shouldn't be smoking, bro. Don't go get no backwood and put a gram in a backwood. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to put no 1.5. You ain't supposed to put 2 grams in the backwood. Bro, they jump for 3 grams and up. The frick is you putting a gram in a backwood for, gang? My sister used to do that, John. I used to get pissed off, gang. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Go get a backwood, bro. Backwood's not meant for freaking grams, bro.
This mammoth breakfast
for meant for 3 grams and 3 5s and up. 3 grams and up, bro.
Calories, and he hasn't even brushed his teeth yet. It seems hard to believe that it's
so you stink breath doing this?
But seeing the amount of food on the table in front of him shows the reality of the situation.
Oh my goodness.
The most shocking part of food on the table in front of him
bro.
shows the reality of the situation. The most shocking part of this is that he actually finishes every single item he orders and still wants more.
So when breakfast is over, then I'm already thinking about lunch. I do get full, but it's temporary. Then I'm already back on the phone, looking at what I'm gonna get for lunch.
Bro, come on, gang.
James
Come on,
needs
bro.
to change his eating
How we doing this?
quickly.
How we doing this to ourselves?
In my newsletter, The Fat Loss Kitchen could be the key for him and anyone else looking to lose weight while not eating boring meals. Every single Friday, I will send you a recipe for one of these homemade, diet-friendly meals.
Look, man, F all that, man. I can't stand the junk. Look. I can't stand all that, bro. All that little diet junk, man. Y'all listen to me, bro. And y'all looking at me, bro. Y'all probably think I don't eat like terrible food. I don't eat McDonald's and all that crazy junk. But bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, F all that diet junk, bro. You can eat what you want to eat, bro. You just gotta work out more. I'm telling y'all, bro. It probably look like I be on diets, bro. It probably look like I don't eat like that, bro. I really eat like 1 time a day. But bro, you think I eat healthy, bro? Bro, I just work out more than I eat, gang. That's all it is, bro. So what I eat, bro, I literally just shed it all off. It's like I never ate. Just work out more than you eat, bro. That's the cheat code, bro, when it comes to everybody, bro. Work out more than you eat. F a diet. I'm not finna get on no plant-based diet. I don't want to taste no plants. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to taste no lemons. You know, I want to go to Wendy's or something, bro. Give me a little burger. I want to enjoy my food, bro. I only get, what, 70 years? God promised me 70 years on this earth? You think I'm finna waste these years eating plants? I'm finna stuff my face with some Wendy's. I'm finna go to Waffle Houses. You know what I'm saying? All I do is work out. I just work out more than I eat, bro. So my workouts be insane, bro. So it's like after I'm done working out, bro, it's like I ain't never ate. And I drink a lot of water, bro. So water help you with losing weight too. I drink water. I don't drink juice, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't drink juice. I don't drink sodas. I drink just a lot of water, gang. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, F all that diet, bro. These folks be,
all completely free. All you have to do is visit the link in my description.
Ain't with all that diet, bro. Yeah. I don't eat what I want. I don't eat no crazy stuff, but
with a big appetite for breakfast. As
just like,
who appears in the same season, shocked viewers with the
I'm working out, man.
Eggs she uses every single day. Dolly Martinez is someone my subscribers already know all about, as I've just released a video calling her the most immature patient ever on the show, and for good reason, after she moved into a drug den to avoid Dr. Now. But her diet is somehow even more shocking than that. She lives with her best friend Cheyenne, who to be honest could also be a star on the show, and this means that they both indulge each other's bad habits. So when Dolly asks for 15 eggs for breakfast, Cheyenne didn't bat an eyelid. Obviously, egg prices are insane at the moment in America, with a dozen eggs costing around $5.50. So on average, the amount of eggs alone probably cost her $7. To make matters worse, a single egg has around 70 calories in, and not even taking into account the oil she used for cooking,
15?
This is around 1,100 calories worth of egg, and she doesn't stop there, adding as much cheese as she could physically hold into her eggs. Obviously, there's no exact number here as she just gets a fistful, but let's be generous and say that that's 500 grams of cheddar cheese, which would be yet another 2,000 calories, bringing breakfast to 3,000.
I don't feel sorry for people like this, bro. Ain't gonna lie.
At no surprise.
Like, you got a little breathing thing right there, bro. That's barely you can breathe. I don't feel sorry for people like this. I ain't gonna lie. That's just for me, bro. I don't feel sorry for people that get beat on and stay in relationships. I don't feel sorry for people like this, bro. You literally doing this for yourself. You ain't come out the womb this way. Nobody came out the womb thick. I'm sorry. If you're thick, that's because of you. Ain't nobody came out the womb thick. Take accountability for your actions. You thick because you want to go eat on them biscuits? You want to go eat on them omelets? You want to go make 15 eggs? You thick because you thick. You know what I mean? You got a little breathing tube around your nose, bro, and you still eating this. I don't feel sorry for you. I ain't gonna lie to you. You doing this to yourself. I can't feel sorry for you.
Then that
Got a little breathing tube around your nose, and here you go eating 15 eggs.
when she's finally weighed, the scales show a staggering number.
Jesus.
Down. We're gonna be going to room 5.
How did that happen? It's actually a lot more than I thought I was going to see. There's no way I gained that much. So that makes no sense. That's impossible unless my skill at home must be wrong.
Somehow Dolly thinks that her
Like, look
diet
at me
couldn't have
and
brought her
then
to
look
that
at-
weight,
look at-
and Dr. Now was quick to explain how dangerous her situation had become.
All right, so you are 593 pounds and you 5'2".
Almost
Yes, sir.
1,000
So your
pounds, and you
BMI is
5'2".
108. So that's a very high BMI. And your body is under a lot of strain because of that.
And just like Dolly, Maya's body was under a lot of strain too, caused by her addiction to fast food drive-thrus. Maya appeared in season 7 of the
God,
show and started her
Jesus.
episodes weighing over 600 pounds.
Good
It was not hard to see how she got
God.
there. Because she's so large, despite being able to walk around and bathe herself, her boyfriend Christian needs to do
Boyfriend?
pretty much
Boyfriend? Hey, look, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. I'm gonna sit you right here. One thing that I pride myself in, and I don't care. Sound harsh, I don't care. Y'all know I don't care. I'm gonna say this, and I don't care what you don't care. That's one thing my wife gonna do. Cause one thing about me, bro, when I get with my wife, I'm not gonna get comfortable. You feel me? I'm not gonna get comfortable. I just don't believe in getting too comfortable in a relationship. Like, I'm gonna look good for myself regardless. I ain't gonna lie. That's just me. I love me regardless. So I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna make sure my lips chapped up like I always do. Matter of fact, speaking of some Carmex, we finna go get some Carmex in a minute. I'll be right back. Right back. Yoli. Had to go get my Carmex. One thing about me, gang, I keep a pack of these on me. These mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Keep a pack of these on me. You ain't never gonna worry about me, my lips being crusty or none of that. I always keep my lips moisturized. But I'm always do what I always did before I even met the girl, you feel me? You know, take showers daily. You know, make sure I always smell good. You know, make sure my hygiene good. I'm a clean person. So really, it's like you coming around ain't really changing nothing. But I don't know, I'm just like for me, I ain't finna get too comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I ain't gonna even speak about me, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, without a girl, I take care of myself without it. Like, I want to look good for myself, so I ain't really got to say this about me. I'm just talking about my significant other, bro. Because me, I'm gonna keep myself up regardless. You feel me? Because I just care about myself and love about myself that much. But I'm just saying, like, to a girl I get future married, I'm gonna tell my girl this, like, a lot of y'all women, this is why y'all be getting cheated on. You get with your man, bro, and you know, you get comfortable, bro. You don't start, your breath starts stinking. You know, your hair don't be done no more. It's like you don't be putting in the work, you know, to keep yourself up. It's like, okay, you got with the man, bro, or even with your man, bro, you get with the woman and you just start slacking. It's like, okay, I'm with her now. I'm with him now. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got to do this much. Hey, I'm going to keep it real, bro. My wife, bro, you ain't finna be looking like this. I'm going to tell you first and foremost, divorce. This is something that's getting divorced over. And like I said, I know God is against divorce, but God gonna have to understand me. When I die, God say, hey, Jay, you did this. I'm gonna look at God and say, yes, sir, yes, Father, I did. I'll get judged that day. You know what I'm saying? I'll get judged. Two things I pride myself when it comes to God about getting judged. I follow everything that God say. Word is bond. I follow everything God say. God say everything, all his commandments, but God, I remember it was a parable that Jesus was saying. If somebody slap you in his face, turn around the cheek and slap the other one. I'm like, Jesus. You know what I mean? I'm like, Jesus. You know, that's what I will not do. You know? So I'm like, okay, I disagree with what Jesus said right there. I'm gonna get judged by that because slap me in my face, you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Not die, but you gonna feel like you dying with these hands that's gonna get up on your face. And then he against divorce, you know what I mean? But I will divorce this. You know what I mean? So that's two things I'll do that Jesus and God commanded you not to do. Oh, this right here, I'm definitely divorced. So don't get with me and think I want to wake up to my wife looking beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I want to wake up to my wife. I want to look at my wife with her hair being done. I want to look at my wife, bro, with lips chapped. I want to look at my wife that smell good. You know, keep yourself up when you're in a relationship, bro. Stop letting yourself fall off. I promise you, bro, this don't look good to me. So I don't know what you thinking. I'm finna stay with you. I don't care. I'm gonna divorce you fast. This is something to get divorced over.
her addiction to fast food drive-thrus.
I don't care about none of that, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not the type of person, oh, you're good in the inside, that's all that matters. No. I want you to be good in the inside and outside. I want to know, I want to like what I'm looking at for the rest of my life.
Pounds, and it's not hard to see how she got
so I'm like, I'm surprised, bro, with you.
Despite being able to walk around and bathe herself, her boyfriend Christian needs to do pretty much everything else for her. This makes her attitude even more frustrating, as she lies to her boyfriend about where she goes during the day.
He doesn't know when I go to get food because I get dressed to go out, and I tell him it's for errands. But it's a lie, because the only thing I'm going to do is eat.
Maya lies to her boyfriend.
Hey,
so
what you doing, bro?
Judged and embarrassed about going to multiple drive-thrus. This may sound obvious, but I think it's quite clear that Christian knows she goes to the drive-thrus and just wants to keep the peace. In the car to the drive-thrus, Maya admits that sometimes she will go to 4 places in a row.
I would have been left shouted
to in an entire month, let alone in a single morning. Her first stop is McDonald's.
Got a good man.
Is mammoth, to say the least.
Can I get 2 sausage burritos, a bacon, egg, and cheese, and a sausage muffin with egg?
So with her order of 2 sausage burritos,
ain't let them sausage burritos be hidden. Like I said, I don't eat McDonald's dinner, but boy, I try to tell people all the time, man. McDonald's got the best breakfast, man. Them 2 sausage burritos with them hash browns. Good God Almighty, dog. You know what I'm saying? Them freaking hash browns, man. You know, golly.
A bacon, egg, and cheese, and a sausage and egg muffin. This brings her calories to start her
morning
to around 1,200 and costs around $15. But this wasn't enough, and Maya isn't full yet.
There's no words for that feeling when you taste something you love. It's incredible, but it feels like that meal is gone in a second. So I move on to the next things I'm craving.
Next, she pulls up to the Arby's drive-thru and puts through another massive order.
Can I get a beef and cheddar sandwich, jalapeno roast beef slider, and your ultimate BLT sandwich?
With the beef and cheddar sandwich, a jalapeno roast beef slider,
and that's kind of pissing me off.
Which by far has the most calories of any of her meals this morning.
Kind of getting pissed off.
Confirmed, she digs in yet again. She decides to enter a spree of drive-thrus here, and finishes her morning having eaten 2,679 calories and having spent $31, which is probably enough to feed 2 or 3 people. I'm going to make a full video on Maya, as her addiction to food was so strong and her relationship with her family was made extremely difficult because of that. So make sure you listen to Doctor now and subscribe to my channel.
I encourage everybody to subscribe to the Greg's YouTube channel and enjoy the videos.
Now, although Maya hid
I don't think you need to be a doctor anymore. I'm not gonna lie. You look pretty sick yourself, doctor, don't you think? No, doctor can barely sleep. I think you kind of need to retire or something. You know what I mean? Go in the age home or something, because I dang sure don't want you to operate on me, doctor. You know what I mean? Man, doctor can better speak, man. Hey, doctor, I think it's time for you to retire. You know what I'm saying? I think it's time for doctor to go in a retirement home. Feel me? Straight up.
Addiction. Bethany was much more brazen about hers, as she has her children bring her a ridiculous amount of fast food to binge on.
Man, I promise you, mama, I ain't bring you nothing. And I'll tell my mama straight up, mama, you thick. I'm not finna help you kill yourself. Straight up. You know, I'll be embarrassed to go out with my mama, bro, if you're like that. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be embarrassed. I don't want to go out with you. Mama says she want to go out somewhere. I ain't going out with you. I'm embarrassed. I would tell mama that. Mama, I would be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I'll be embarrassed, okay? And like I said, that's for me. I told you that. For me, I'm the last person to care what people think. But golly, man. You know what I'm saying? But dang, man. I want nobody to think you my girl or something. You feel me? Like, straight up. You feel me? Like, I'll be embarrassed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't care what people think that day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you talking about? You feel me? I don't care what people think, but that day I will. I will care what people think that day. Yes, I will. I can't cap to you. I will care. I will be embarrassed to go out with you. And you're that thick. Yes, yes. You know what I'm saying? Can't go out with you if you're that thick. I'm sorry.
Starts with her saying she hates
that day I'm going to care what people think. I'm sorry.
Misery.
God almighty. Stop!
binge on. Bethany's episode starts with her saying she hates her life and she's in constant misery. At 40 years old and over 600 pounds, she needs her 10-year-old daughter to help her get ready for the day. She has another 18-year-old daughter that does cook for her, and she does.
Your children got to take care of you like you a kid.
Breakfast of 3 eggs and some toast. This is just a normal breakfast and obviously isn't too crazy. However, Bethany gets hungry during the making of this breakfast, so has a muffin and a bun and a packet of what looks like crackers before she has her breakfast. This is pretty tame as
I see some. All right now.
a breakfast of 3 eggs and
Daughters.
some toast. This is just a normal breakfast and obviously isn't too crazy. However, Bethany gets hungry.
I'm getting concerned. I'm getting concerned. That's how I start. I'm not trying to be funny. This is how it starts off. I'm getting concerned.
During the making of this breakfast,
Getting
so there's
concerned.
a muffin and a bun and a packet.
I'm getting concerned. I'm getting concerned. It seems like it's finna be a generation of thickness. I'm just saying. See, like, you know, the thick, the mama, then, I'm just saying. You know, I'm not trying to be mean, but I see a generation of thickness. You said she 4 years old.
Of what looks like crackers before she has
Good
her
God
breakfast.
almighty,
This is pretty
dog.
tame as far as 600-pound life breakfasts go though. And the real shocking meal comes later into her episode as she
I know you ain't say that baby 4 years old.
for herself. When her daughters arrive home from school, they
That baby
order
4?
a meal consisting of 2 pizzas and a massive box of multiple slices of garlic bread. I try to find the specific restaurant, but not being from America
10?
and my knowledge of the fast food chains over there being limited, we have to make some assumptions here. So it looks like 2 large mushroom and pepper pizzas, which would have around 3,000 to 4,000 calories in total. But what really takes the cake is the massive box of cheesy garlic bread she orders for basically all herself.
That's when food became this thing in life, like it is now, where I have to have it.
At my count, there's 15 slices there, and at minimum 350 calories per slice, that totals up to 5,250 calories just on garlic bread. She does give a couple of slices of pizza and a slice of garlic bread to her daughters, but not too much. And it looks like it's safe to assume that she ate no less than 8,000 calories in this one meal. She does leave the crusts though, so maybe she saved some calories there.
The only thing that could help me escape it was food, so I was just eating my way through life at that time and gaining. So I put on another 100 pounds after that and got up to the 400s by the time I was 15.
Now, like Maya before Bethany, Karina also tries to hide her food habit, but in a very different way. Featuring in season 6 of the show, and much like the other stars, her first thought every morning is that she survived the night. Her following thought is wondering what she's going to have for breakfast, which is the sad reality of living with a deep food addiction. She lives with her parents, and the only time she leaves the house is to the grocery store with them, while being carried in the back of their people carrier. But she only does this so she knows her
Bro,
parents-
people can't even hide their facial expressions. Man, I'm gonna try to look at this man right here, man. You can't even blame people, bro. Like, people ain't never gonna say nothing, but you go see how people just feel on their face. I ain't gonna lie, I know I'll be looking. I won't even try to look. I just gotta look. Cause it's just like, dang, how you let yourself get, bro? Like, what, bro? Like, I don't care. Ain't no amount of depression. Ain't no amount of whatever you talking about finna make me get myself like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been depressed, but I've been like sad. I'm not gonna lie, I've been sad and stuff like that. I don't feel like doing nothing, but never in my life, bro. I just like, okay, I'm gonna just keep eating and eating egg. So stop trying to blame that junk on depression. You just like food, gang.
Lives with her parents, and the only time she leaves the house is to the grocery store with them, while being carried in the back of their people carrier. But she only does this so she knows her parents are going to buy what she wants from the store.
My parents have to drive me, and I sit in the back of the van on the floor. So they literally had to fold the seats in the van down, put a blanket on the floor.
As she's wheeled around the store, her parents do not question anything she wants.
Like your
Ice cream,
parents,
chips, cakes,
your
and
parents, I ain't gonna lie to parents. Like, what's she gonna do? She gonna drive? She can't do nothing. If you gonna give, I promise you, your parents, you're the reason for this too, and she need to take accountability. But you keep giving her this stuff. You're making her think as well. So you the problem too, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What's she gonna do? She gonna fight? She can't even get up. What's she gonna do? She gonna drive to the grocery store? She can't even fit in the car. She ain't driving nowhere. So I promise you, if you give her salad, she gonna eat that salad. Keep giving her salad. throw all the junk away out the closet and keep giving her salad. She gonna eat that salad. It's gonna be to a point she gonna be starving so bad she gonna tear that salad up like it's some filet mignon. You know what I'm saying? But you are the reason why this is happening too. Why you helping killing your daughter, bro? You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking you nowhere. You wanna go to the grocery store? Drive. Can't fit in the car anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gotta worry about you driving. We ain't gotta worry about you walking to the grocery store. Y'all heard what I said? We ain't gotta worry about you walking there. I ain't gotta worry about you driving there, so how you gonna get that in? You know what I'm saying? I am your source to food. You feel me? Man, I wish I know my daughter ain't getting thick. I know my son ain't getting thick. I promise you that. One thing that I love that my mom and dad did is they made sure all my brothers, my brother, my sister, they made sure we was all in sports. So I was a healthy kid. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't a healthy kid, but I was well in shape kid. In football, she was in dance. He was in football and basketball. They made sure, I'm gonna make sure my son's gonna do something. My daughter gonna do something that's athletic or something. I feel like that's very important for a child. You're not finna just sit around here on the game just being thick. Like I said, my children ain't getting a phone until you like in the 10th grade anyway.
Being off limits, even though her parents don't question her.
Look at this. Oh my God, the brown, like, bro, y'all just let her eat this. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I can't even finish a box I can't even eat a box. I ain't gonna lie, I can eat a whole box. You know what I'm saying? I can eat a whole box of pizza, but that's it. I can eat a whole box of pizza. I ain't gonna lie. Eat a whole box of pizza, but bro, this, oh my, ow.
Though she eats a massive amount of food, she still attempts to hide her addiction. When her parents leave for the evening and go to dinner, Karina allows herself to order even more food.
I have 2 medium pizzas with pepperoni and sausage, 1 order of cheese sticks, 24 honey chipotle wings, and the double chocolate chip brownie.
Delivery or carry out?
This will be for delivery. Thank you.
When the food arrives and is laid out on the bed, Karina rubs her hands together as she looks at the mountain of food in front of her. Starting with the medium pizzas, they probably have at minimum 2,500 calories in them each. And I'm not sure what restaurant she got them from, but if we go off the
Papa John's
menu, those 24 wings will have another 2,500 calories in them. The majority of the calories coming from the sauce they are in. She tops the meal off with a brownie, which once we're having 250 calories, so another 2,250 calories there.
That's what bro said. Bro said that's for a party.
Minimum 1,000 calories.
That's for a party.
This absolute feast, she will devour around 8,250 calories, which explains how her weight has ballooned.
No way you finna eat all that.
Has now meant that her bed needs to be held up with cinder blocks.
It makes me feel warm and good inside, if only for a short while. But I'm afraid that one day I'm just gonna eat too much. I'm probably gonna die from a heart attack, or I'm gonna suffocate. But I can't stop myself.
You can.
It somehow wasn't as big as the next patient's meal though, which actually was so large it made headlines in the news. In season 11 of the show, we met Chris, whose legs are so fat that they push against each other, meaning he can barely stand up. Despite this, he can take care of himself and do most daily tasks, which includes making his own breakfast.
My weight makes it challenging to cook the kind of breakfast that I want. Because of the weight and the fat in between my legs, I can't stand up straight, so they're constantly pushing apart, which makes it really uncomfortable to stand in the kitchen for a long period of time. So I actually have to sit on a cooler that I sit on when I cook.
This is the scene which made headlines and led to comments such as, "This is my food for an entire week." And honestly, it isn't an exaggeration. Now, it's pretty impossible to track the calories of this meal as he just has a pan full of bacon, another massive pan full of scrambled eggs, sausages in the oven, and of course, cheese to melt on top. Chris puts all of these ingredients into a breakfast burrito, of which he makes 12.
Bro, 12, bro. 12, bro. Bro, I can't even eat. I'm only eating 2. You know what I'm saying? And I get full quick now. I'm not gonna lie. 12, bro. I'm only eating 2. I can only eat 2. I know for surely I can only eat 2. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I get so, bro, even when I be making sandwiches, bro, I can only eat 2 sandwiches with a bag of chips, but I get so full so quick. But this right here is insane. I ain't even eat today yet. I'm gonna eat after I get off stream. I ain't eat today. This whole day, I ain't gonna lie, I think I ate like 2 Twinkies. That was my breakfast. Worked out. That junk don't mean nothing. Feel me? All I ate one day was some Twinkies. All I ate, some Twinkies, two Twinkies. All I ate, G.
12 whole breakfast
Ain't nothing else.
smothered in sauce.
I make the meal with my stomach, not with my brain. So I have a really big meal. And when I start eating, as soon as I hit that first bite, I eat it all. I call it going red. I can't stop.
He doesn't even take these burritos to a table and prefers to eat them at the kitchen bench to allow him to devour them quicker. Although Chris didn't eat a healthy meal, at least he made an effort to cook his food, which can't be said about Holly, who decided on the day before her weigh-in at the doctor's office she would order a greasy Chinese meal. Now, there's not really an insane amount of food here. Well, maybe it is for the average person, but the real craziness comes from the timing of her decision to get this Chinese food, which is obviously extremely high in fat, oil, and salt.
Since we just moved in, we're not really set up to cook. So we're ordering delivery from places around here a lot until we can get some pots and pans and stuff to cook with. But Ray said he's gonna look for a job tomorrow and he'll get all that while he's out and we can start prepping healthy meals.
Holly uses the excuse that she's just moved into her home and she can't afford pots and pans. But looking at the size of her Chinese order, surely that could have been swapped for something healthy and bought some pans to cook with. So she has a massive Chinese meal on the night, knowing full well in the morning she's going for her weigh-in with the doctor, in which she has a goal to lose 50 pounds, and that goes about as well as you're expecting.
Unbelievable, bro.
I'm really upset and I don't understand why my progress isn't that good.
You keep eating.
Confused and nervous to hear what Dr. Now is gonna say.
She doesn't lose as much weight as Dr. Now was expecting, which caused him to question why she values food and chocolate over living. This led to one of his angriest moments.